Hi everyone, now that a lot of us have got over the heartbreak of India's loss in the World Cup final, let's quickly find out why this happens to teams in key junctures and to individuals like us in our life and career. Why are we not able to perform when it matters the most? First of all, if you have played any sport in your life, you would know that what matters in a sport is the performance on that day, in that moment. In that moment, if you do well, then your opponent, you would win. It is that simple. It doesn't matter whether you have won 10 games or 12 games before coming into that crucial match. And that's what exactly happened. Australia were the better team. They played better cricket on that particular day and hence they won. It's that simple. But more than anything else, they actually won because they had a better strategy. Yes, they actually have beaten India in a game of chess, which they actually planned in their dressing room. Because Indian team followed a template where each person had a role. In my opinion, Australia had a better strategy and better plan to tackle each and every Indian batsman. And not just the plan, they were able to execute that in the field. They were more energetic. They were showing better purpose on the field as well. With that said, let's also recognize that in a game, or in a performance, there are some things which you can control and there are few things which you can't control. For example, in this particular case, you can't control the weather, you can't control the pitch, you can't control the toss. Now compare this to any live performance that you might be doing. You might be required to present live in front of a client. You might need to go and appear in an interview. All these are also live performances. So it doesn't matter how good you have been in the past interviews. It doesn't matter how good you have been in the past client presentations. But what matters is that on that day, in that moment, how you perform in front of that client or in front of that interviewer. And over here as well, there are controllables. There are things which you can control. But then again, there are things which you can't control. For example, how much traffic will you face on that particular day? You can't control. Whether the interviewer or the client will be in a good mood or not, you can't control. But what you can control is your response to all these things. And sometimes you may also have certain challenges in your mind, which probably a lot of people don't know. You may have your child at home who is not keeping well, or you might have just got out of your house after an argument with your spouse. There can be so many things in your mind going on in that particular moment, and hence sometimes you may not be able to give your best performance. So moral of the story is this can happen to teams, this can happen to individuals, and this can happen to people like us who have to give live performances in different scenarios. And what we need to focus on is practice, training, hard work, and experience that we bring along with us in that particular live performance. Because process is the most important thing. It is not that India has not beaten Australia in key matches. India has beaten Australia in the semi-final of the 2007 T20 World Cup. India has beaten Australia in the quarter-final of the 2011 50 over World Cup. So it is not that we always lose to them. It is just that they were better on that particular day. And sometimes within the team performance, it is the individual performance that shines. And if their players are able to do it, probably it is because they are more mentally strong and courageous on such important occasions. And we probably are under a lot of pressure because we don't want to fail. So instead of telling us in our mind that we have to win and we have to be courageous, we are probably a lot more cautious, and hence our approach is a little timid. This happens to sports people and this happens to individuals in their lives and careers as well. So if you follow the process, if you become a little courageous, and if you do the real hard work, there are high chances that in the long run, you would win more than you would lose. So yes, winning and losing is a part of the game. So let's not worry about things we can't control. Let's focus on things which we can control and change. Hope you found this useful. If you did, hit the like button, share this video in your WhatsApp group, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'll see you in another video soon. Take care and bye for now.